Young readers first met the adorable character Kiana in the children's book I Love My Hair. Now she's back and sharing her wonderful and sometimes wacky relatives, and Kiana loves her family. Author Natasha Tarpley is here to tell us all about it. So 20 years ago we met Kiana, and now she's coming back to tell us about her lovely family. Is she still the same age?
That's a good question. So in this book, Kiana is 8.
Okay.
So this is kind of like a remake or a sort of a reinvention of Kiana from I Love My Hair.
Okay.
So that book, over 20 years ago, inspired so many children around the world to really celebrate the uniqueness of who they are. And I really wanted to give that little girl her own space and introduce her to a new generation of readers.
So I understand her family's a little wacky?
Her family's a little wacky, she's a little wacky, but that was, for me, the joy of writing this book, to create an image of a black kid who just was so full of energy and creativity, and to show a very supportive, extended black family that, was just down for the ride and just really supports her and encourages her to dream big.
Who did you write the book for?
I wrote the book essentially for everybody, but for me, it's important to showcase black kids in all of their wonderful manifestations, the diversity of their experiences. So I really wrote it for those children and their families because, contrary to what we may see in the mainstream images that we see, our families are not that different from anybody else's. We all have these really wonderful, quirky, and unique experiences in our families, and I wanted to bring that out and showcase that.
I think it's safe to say there's no such thing as normal. Everyone says,
No.
oh, they're normal. We're just what we are, right?
We are what we are. I love that, yes.
Yeah. And I think once we embrace that, things will be a lot different, won't they?
Absolutely.
Now, Kiana, you introduced her to us, 20 years ago. It took off, but back then, we weren't seeing a lot of books like that, were we?
Absolutely. We were, I was just having this conversation about what I was reading back then and the dearth of black authors. I couldn't think of really one or two or three that I was reading, and a lot of that I think was because so much of the images and the themes at that time were very heavy, very message oriented, and I think we tend to think of black stories in association dark in association with issues and messages. And at that time, I really wanted to create some different energy around black kids.
To show what's going on in your family, what's going on in my family,
Absolutely.
It's not all dark, it's not all negative. And so, were you hesitant to do it back then, or were you ready to jump in and show people that this is the way it is?
I really wanted to jump in. There were other books out there about hair, and for me, I Love My Hair. Hair is secondary to the overall joy and creativity that this character
and
exudes, through that book. So it was a means to an end, because unfortunately so many of us are still grappling with our hair and our images
or the image of hair.
Of beauty.
I mean, we may accept it, but we don't know if other people are accepting it. So it's important to have a book like that. And then now with Kiana Loves Her Wacky Family, well, it's not called that. I added the wacky part. But I think that kids will embrace it. I think parents should embrace it. Everybody should. It's for all ages, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by and this fabulous book and this series, because you've written a ton of books.
I've written a ton of books.
Very prolific you are.
Thank
you so much. Happy holidays to you.
You too.